Right. So, the last things I think we were on, we've gotten to this new area. We found out that we crashed our car. We found our badge. We took on a quest to check for stick bugs. We also shaved, which I don't know. I feel like it looks a little bit better. I was kind of hoping he would just shave the sideburns, because I feel like if our character kept the mustache, it would have been fine. Couple things I've been trying to find like a funny name. I feel like I may have accidentally messed up some of the events by declining, and I misunderstood how things are supposed to go. These graphics look so cool. Oh yeah. Yeah, Disco Elysium has a very beautiful art style. These little painted photographs, like, you know, for our internal perspectives, our characters, like even the items are just really, really cool. Totally don't have a soda. Funnily enough, I only drank sodas whenever I was drinking alcohol because I used them as mixers. So when I quit alcohol, it also did double duty on quitting sodas. Although I do drink some sparkling water. The only one that's been good for me, like the one that I can tolerate, is Sparkling Ice's blackberry flavor for some reason. I feel like every single company and every single flavor is somehow formulated different. So it's just like finding the one that works for you. I don't know what good cop, bad cop is. We're doing good on the communist. Sad I got the fascist point. No idea where that came from. I was literally, so inspect the traps. So we need to go to far northeast and then west. Okay, so we need to find the Feld building. We could probably just go west. And we'd actually like all the flavors of sparkling ice water. To be fair, I've only tried 3. I think it's like orange, blackberry, and is there a grape? I feel like there's a 3rd flavor I've tried, but I've only liked the blackberry one. Honestly, a lot of like citrusy flavors, I tend to not like artificial citrusy flavors. They always just feel really wrong. Sugar's not good. Oh yeah, I definitely need sugar, and that's like the biggest problem with coffee. Is like I like bitter because I drink my coffee black. Sometimes I'll mix in a couple spoonfuls of hot chocolate mix, so I have like a quick coffee. Like it's like a easy, what is it? Coffee mocha. I'm not a coffee nerd. I don't know the terminology for everything. But most often I drink it black, but eventually I'll be bittered out and then I need something sweet, which is usually where the energy drinks would come in. So I've had to try and figure things out. Ooh, okay, we found this trap.
A familiar apparatus lies among the reeds. Another one of Morel's traps, weighed down by stones to keep it in place.
Time for us to reach for the trap.
This trap is also full of panicked locusts. No sign of any cryptozoa.
Oh shit!
Inside.
Kim, I'm spinning. Kim, help me, Kim, I'm spinning. Shit! Oh fuck, what did that trap do to me?
Another empty trap.
Least favorite pineapple coconut? No, I have to Google that. No fucking way. That's out of pocket. Sparkling ice, pineapple coconut. Oh, I hate that. Oh, that's that is an existence that I could have better off not had. I like coconut flavors. I never thought of combining it with pineapple. I don't like that idea. I don't think pineapple and coconut. I don't think I've ever had those two flavors together. I'm not sure they would taste very good together. Come on, Kim. Let's keep going. The next one is the lucky one.
The next one has a crab trapped in it. These are just crab traps, you do realize?
Quab.
Behind you, the ruins of a residential building rise over the reeds, shielding them from the wind. The reeds rustle confidently. When this district was booming, the reeds were kept at bay. Nothing obscured the freshly painted facades. Nowhere for drunks and adventurous teenagers to hide. Now only the wind blows. Behind you, the root. When this
Okay. I don't know why I had it still up. All right, so we've already looked at that. So I think the other trap is north. And then we got to check the one that we started at. Okay, that's not Centere. That's the last one we check. Might in some kind of Espinados. Yeah, it's not the best flavor. I still drink it because, well, it's liquid and cold. I feel like that's one of the rare situations where I would definitely drink water. What is that? I would drink water instead of it. Ooh. Wait, can I already recheck this trap?
This is the trap Morel just said. Checking it over, he said, is just a technicality.
All right, this is the one. I feel it.
Nothing but locusts in this.
Damn, no stick bugs.
Definitely no cryptozoological monstrosity.
We'll find it, chat.
Empty as all of them. One more of these and we're done.
I must stress that I did not expect a cryptozoological monstrosity to be in this trap.
Of course. Noted.
The reeds by the abandoned campsite hiss and shake.
They're infested with snakes.
It's good the cryptozoologists left. This isn't a very cozy place to stay. The later it gets, the colder. Remnants of the camp can still be seen in the sand. The fire that's gone out. You feel strange, somehow.
Strange. Feeling a little bit strange in the neighborhood. We should try salt and vinegar blue almond. Salt and vinegar is a nice. I like salt and vinegar chips. There's one that's like. There's like. Pickle and vinegar or something like that, or salt and pickle. I just remember it being real fucking tasty. Have crowbar, will loot. Don't mind if I do. All right, we're starting to build up a nice bit of money, my friends. Let's check this.
You see a
mural
towering above you. The signage has peeled off over the years, but you can still make out Feld Electrical R&D, a slogan used to intertwine with the loops a long time ago. Now, only a shadow of peeled letters remains. It says, tomorrow is just a whisper away.
Looks like tomorrow never came.
Ooh. Oh, that gives me chills. Oh, that is so fucking grim. You know, because this place was, you know, kind of bombed after the war. You know, we're kind of, this is kind of the slummy sort of area, and like, oh man, it's kind of harrowing. You can imagine there's all sorts of places that have something like this. You know, businesses that have closed down, or some kind of painting of the hope, and something happened and things have moved on and left it behind. And the only thing left of it is its paint slowly chipping away, slowly falling apart. A monument to a happier time, a more hopeful time.
And Mikhail noticed the windows, especially with how there are no windows on the south side. This was to deal with.
A blonde man stands next to his son, pointing to the weather-worn ruins. He sees you approaching and smiles.
You officers, come to investigate the historic subtext of West Martinez? I'm Tran Heilostam. You must be Kim Kitaragi, right? I was just telling my son about this building. Not a lot of people realize the historic significance here. Very rich in hypertext.
Hypertext? Oh no. Oh no. Is this guy gonna be a schmuck?
Nice to meet you.
Hypertext?
Yes, hypertext. Young carp and the collection of cultural hyperlinks.
Cultural hyperlinks.
Oh yes, so Mikhail, they had to deal with monitor glare, especially in the summer. They still had vector monitors back then. That was 49 years ago. So they didn't have windows on the south wall.
Yeah, well, unlike our monitors, which are nice and inside are the ziggurats, we don't have to worry about glare at all with these bad boys.
No, I can't say that we've met before, but I've heard of Kim, of course. Mikhail, say hi to the officers.
He rests his hand on the boy's shoulder. The child stays hidden behind the hem of his father's coat, clutching to his worm-themed coloring book. All right, this kid, all right, chat, I got good vibes from this kid. This seems like a kid of discerning taste.
Mikhail's a little tired today. We spent all night trying to run Orbis on his radio computer. Have you heard of it? It's a programming language used in Grad. Quite tricky, but he wanted to play this Grad-made adventure program. We've been getting really into verbs lately.
Really into worms, you say? Well, I'm a worm myself. Perhaps you could enlighten me to your troubles of the wiggly nature.
The man speaks in the artificial cadence of a professor, or someone who's been on too many radio shows.
Wait, too many radio. Do I have that active? B.
Someone who's been on one too many radio shows, you
I
say?
assume you're not here for giant worms when there are so many real things to see. Just as I was telling Mikhail before, this is where the coalition landed in '08. We could be standing on what is the most interesting landmark in Revachol West.
Yes. I mean, I am a giant worm, so you don't need to look around any further. There is no worm bigger than me. Or, well, I suppose there could be bigger worms. I can become quite small if I so wish.
Wow, get a load of this guy. He really enjoys his trivia. The Orbis programming language was named after its inventor, Victor Orbis, a cybernetician from Grad. They run Vox in the Occidental countries.
You look like someone who has money. Do you have any money?
I do have some money, yes, but that's not what's really important here.
He brushes it off like it's nothing at all. Well, my fine discerning friend, these police officers, well, you know, we could use a little bit of assistance. Could I have some of that unimportant money then?
Oh no, I don't have it on me, officer. I was talking in more general terms.
Well, that's a bit of a shame, Trant.
I'm just spending time with my kid here, showing him around the lesser-known parts of our hometown. It wouldn't be wise to carry huge amounts of cash on such expeditions.
I got inside his name with a little bit of German or Niederlund, you know, that back of the throat kind of noise. So it's like
Not that he would have to worry about being robbed. He looks surprisingly buff. Does he work out?
Physical instrument over here being like, hey, what's your deadlift? Hey, what's your routine?
Aha, but it's not just any empty old building.
He raises his hand to his eyes, springtime sun warming his handsome face. All four of you turn to admire the mural before you.
What not a lot of people know is this used to be the R&D department of Felt Electrical. And Felt, which now sells ink cartridges mostly, was once a top dog in the turn-of-the-century cybernetics boom.
Ah, I see. So it's the Hewlett-Packard. Wait, no, not Hewlett-Packard. Those dingbats who sell printers that are region-locked. Or not region-locked, but have, that are locked down, so you have to buy their ink cartridges. Those pieces of shit. Fuck them. Fuck you, Feld Electrical.
Hold on. What's R&D?
What's an R&D department?
Apologies, it's an acronym for research and development. They don't use it anymore. You're probably more familiar with RTD, Research and Technological Development.
Yeah, sure.
Leia Kalpa. You are not familiar with that one either. This man is a bookhead.
That's not surprising. Only a vestigial ink cartridge and ferrotape manufacturer remains. They started out as a midway electronics outfit in Königstein 2 centuries ago. After an aggressive move to Revachol, Feld became a global player in the emerging personal electronics market of the pre-revolutionary era. Still, Tricentennial was beating them in business machines. But Feld had an ace up their sleeve, or should I say they were developing an ace up their sleeve? I'm mixing my metaphors here.
Wow, what was that ace?
It was here in Martinez, possibly in this very building, that they developed prototypes for a tape computer.
A tape computer? You mean you could tape together any sort of components and make a computer?
An elegant folding mechanism of rollers and ferrotape ribbons.
Okay.
Take it home.
Not that kind of tape.
Revolutionizing business machines, possibly even bring them to the average consumer, which is a feat of engineering even today's giants, Rehm, ICN, and ZAM, haven't achieved yet.
He assumes something like a combat stance, facing the wind.
Indeed.
What happened?
The revolution!
Unfortunately, their moonshot project never made it to the market. Feld's move to Revachol backfired. The revolutionary government liquefied their assets and expropriated those very advanced prototypes, possibly from this very building, or one of the adjacent ruins. All of this was built by Feld, even a boardwalk. Wild Pines built Martinez proper as a resort for their middle management. Feld built this side of town for R&D.
You're saying the Feld Electrical built this boardwalk?
They even built a pleasure wheel, but that got destroyed in the war.
The pleasure wheel? What am I, a hamster?
A pleasure wheel?
Yes, to lure in their star engineers. This part of Martinez was nothing but reeds before Feld arrived. They had to make the prospect of living here attractive. It was supposed to become a global center.
What did the revolutionaries do to those advanced tape computers?
Military communications, but also to write and send out press releases. The most notorious example being Le Decret de Mars.
Le Decret de Mars? What was that?
What's the Mars Decree? I mean the radio transmission sent out to news agencies and world governments by the newly created Commune of Revachol on the 7th of March in the year 02.
Ah, yes! The newly created commune of Revachol certainly was a good attempt, but they will not create communism like I will.
A short-lived legislative foundation for a short-lived...
It will be the best
It's a
communism.
beautiful piece of text.
A
actually.
global
The
communism.
Charette called it a love poem to Revachol on her political concept album Bombecer dans ce Lind. You should read it. Every local library in Revachol stocks a copy of the decree. I tried to get Mikhail to memorize it. Tried to. Someone was much too interested in worms to be paying any attention.
Well, I think little Mikhail here has the right idea. Worms are very, very interesting and well worth studying.
The kid takes a peek at the green and silver worm on the cover of the book, already forgetting about this part of the discussion.
Whatever happened to those engineers, the company people?
Oh, I'm afraid it didn't end well for the boys. But this story is a bit too dark for little Mikhail here. Now, if you
I
want to ask
see.
about tape computers,
Alright, well, what about the tape computers? Ice!
Dreki
no one
01
knows what a
flower.
computer made entirely of tape would look
Dreki
like.
01
But
flower.
word has it, they were very elegant, exquisite, alien-looking turn-of-the-century hardware.
Ice, well, thank you for the resubscription for 3 months if we're counting in binary. But it's more likely we're in a decimal system, in which case, 11 months. Amazing. Holy shit, Ice, I cannot believe how the time has flown on by. It has been a wonderful time, and I am glad you have been enjoying the emotes and have decided to stick around. I hope your evening has been quite well. I certainly look forward to maybe some more SCP, which I believe will be going down tomorrow. Yet, if you're not aware of Iced, let me correct that for you. Yes, you see all those amazing slug cats that just smacked my face? They were created by him. You can get them as well on his Ko-fi, or watch him stream where he plays lots of games, spooky games, speedrunning of Rain World, and all sorts of other interesting 3D modeling. But yes, welcome on by, welcome on by. I know you've talked sometimes that you plan on playing disco yourself. So if you're just here to say hi and bye, that is no problem. Although now I need to figure out why my goddamn critters didn't show up. Critters! Assemble! Riku! There's the critter. Motherfucker, why did you go away so fast?
Dreki 01 Shake.
Ah! Why, oh why do they move away so fast? Why, oh why? I do not know. Why, oh why are they gone so fast? You know what? I have a better idea. Let me add a minimum to the delays. We'll do 1,000. We'll do 1 second plus the calculated delay. All right. Let's see if this fixes it. Maybe it's an issue of minimum size. Riku.
Dreki 01 Shake.
Mother. All right. That's no problem. Alright, we need this to be longer. Alright. Send it again!
Dreki 01 Flower.
Okay, that one is Owl. Why did Owl not show up?
Dreki 01 Flower.
Okay, Critter Speak is working. Is it the resubscribe that's not working?
Dreki 01 Flower.
Yes. It is the resubscribe that doesn't work. Why does the resubscribe not work? What is different between the resubscribe action and the Critter Speak action that would cause this? Most curious.
When will the resubscribe work, Trachea? I just want to speak.
Well, Golem, it's all down to shit fuckery. Because you see, while I did develop an alternate way of doing the Critter Speaks, it unfortunately will not get the dang PNGs to react, which is most disappointing. So it's a bit of a pick my own poison, unless I can figure out a way to send audio from a file to a specific audio source because I use the virtual audio cable for the critters. I'm just confused because there shouldn't be any. There's not. They're in the same action. Wait a minute. Hold on. No. I see. So it was hitting that. Okay. Now... I think I might have duplicated things, and that is why they were fucked. Hold on, let me see. So, that was resubscription.
Dreki 01 flower.
Alright, chat, we have found the problem, and it is now nuked. Perfect. Alright, so what it was is originally I had separate actions for subscription and the TTS redeem, because I hadn't figured out a way to make it all in one action, but I have since then learned how to merge them all together. But I forgot to disable the previous separate subscription one. And so that one was trying to run at the same time and causing things to go squiggly. And while I am a worm, I prefer things to be squiggly on my own terms, not when they surprise me.
Buckle up.
Anyway, back to disco.
10 years ago, I did a little freelancing, I guess you could say. I was a special consultant for an exhibition at the Wompty Dumpty Dum Center in Vredefort.
What? The what center? The Wompty Dumpty Dum Center? It just says it with a straight face. What? Yes, I worked at the Wompty Dumpty Dum Center in Vredefort Orange. We did the very Dumpty Humpties and the Wumpty Frumpties. You know, they spin right rounds, and, you know, they Wumpties and they Sprumptied. And, you know, we developed some widgets and the Springoids. And, you know, it was a very good work there at the Dom Center at the Wumpty Dumpty Dom. Yes,
Wait, did he just say Wumpty?
I can't fucking...
What the hell is a Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center? And who
Thank
the hell
you!
are Keith and Guy Juiced?
I'm glad our internal monologue is on the same page here. All right. What's the Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center?
The Wompty Dumpty Dum Center for Contemporary Arts. The exhibition itself drew on Lagerman's notion of memory, and so there were some parallels. That's why the head curator, Paul Ockerman, chose to...
You're making this up. Kim, is he making this up?
In fact, I'm not. The Wompty Dumpty Dum Center is a place you can visit if you're ever in Vredefort and are ever in the market for an exhibition space / contemporary art research center. But perhaps I should return to the tape computers. As I was saying,
Have a
the device
thought on
itself
that.
was
Oh, I'm gonna
very
check the shit out of that.
fragile even. One could write directly on the tape using a special chemical solution. The machine would then analyze the handwriting, perform operations, and project output onto a white screen. It was a beautiful, delicate thing.
Made of black film and folding tape structures.
RCM should get some of those.
Even one would be very useful. Though I understand the socio-economic causes of the revolution, it pains me to imagine the revolutionaries setting fire to the precious device. But so they did. The failed playback experiment vanished into the fires of 07.
Wait, the failed playback experiment?
Yes, the official name of the prototype. Some sources report it as the failed playback experience, but those are incorrect.
Wait, isn't that the RPG thing we found? Why did the revolutionaries destroy it?
Maybe it was was an accident, or maybe they didn't want the technology to end up in the wrong hands. Either way, they're all gone now. All 3 versions of the prototype. Nothing but debris and ashes remain inside that building. But of course, what else?
By the way, do you work out?
Some Lomantang stick fighting now and then.
Ooh, stick fighting, like with a bow staff? I like bow staffs.
Lo Mantang stick fighting is a form of martial arts originating from the island of Lo Mantang. It uses slender wooden sticks for confronting the opponent.
Actually, a great many cultures have their own version of stick fighting, such as the sacred Mabolo tradition of the Harley people.
I've actually messed with the bow stick for a while.
Tree traditionally used for crafting the long, slender sticks, whereas the sticks used in other cultures.
I was a big fan of Keelik back when I played a bit of Soul Calibur, and so I wanted to be able to do some of the bow staff, spins and movements. Not exactly did any like sparring or anything, just kind of casual mucking about.
He does off as he paints you a comprehensive picture of the history of stick fighting among
Yes, legendary stick fighting.
Unexpected pop culture references.